Sunday, the 20th of October, 4:30 p.m. at Anfield, Liverpool host Chelsea in the Premier League. And this is a huge test for Enzo Marasca and Chelsea. Finally, football fans, the international break is over and Chelsea are playing Liverpool in the first game back from the international break. And let's be honest, our recent history with Liverpool hasn't been that good. Liverpool are unbeaten in the last 6 meetings against Chelsea, so can Enzo Marasca's men and an informed Chelsea finally change that? And for Chelsea, it's been an incredible start to the season in comparison to last season with a great run of games in the first 7. So can Chelsea take this momentum out of the international break and really give a game to Liverpool? Now, I understand that Liverpool do have some injury worries, and for Chelsea, we have 2 players suspended because of too many yellow cards. So this will be a very interesting game, especially for neutrals. So in this video, we're going to go over the predicted 11 who I believe will start against Liverpool from Enzo Marasca's words at his press conference and my own personal thoughts and opinions. So let's get into this predicted 11. Starting off in goal, we are going with Robert Sanchez. Now, Robert Sanchez is Chelsea's #1 goalkeeper, and let's hope he can continue his run of form, especially after that game against Nottingham Forest against Liverpool, because Liverpool are firing on all cylinders right now. And if Robert Sanchez can just turn up, keep his head down, have some great distribution, and make some incredible saves with no mistakes, we will be forever thankful. Moving on to left back, I have chosen Renato Vega because Marc Cucurella is suspended for picking up 5 bookings previous to the international break, which means he misses the game against Liverpool. Renato Vega has been solid for Chelsea since he's signed. I think he's a signing that's gone under the radar in terms of what other rivals think, and that's fine. They're not going to have seen him play as much as Chelsea fans, but Chelsea fans love him. He plays like he's proper Chelsea, gets the crowd involved. He's solid at the back. He's great at going forward. He's so comfortable inverting. And I genuinely think that he will give Liverpool problems. Moving on to the left centre-back, I've gone for Levi Colwill, the future Chelsea captain, and I say that with pride. A youngster with great talent, a high ceiling, who has really come into his own in the last few games. Great with the ball at his feet, solid defensively, keeps it cool, calm and collected at the back. And his line-breaking passes, I will keep saying it till the cows come home. They are incredible. Moving on to the right centre-back, I have chosen Tosin. The main reason is Wesley Fofana is the other player who has a suspension for 1 match after picking up 5 yellow cards in the first 7 games. Even though Enzo Marasca likes the Wesley Fofana-Colwill partnership, I personally think it's going to grow and get better and better. I really like seeing Colwill and Tosin at the back. When we've seen them play together at the back, it's been so solid, so calm, great at aerial duels, great with the ball at their feet. They can drive up from defence into midfield. Super, super comfortable. So I'm not exactly worried that Fofana isn't playing and more excited to see how Colwill and Tosin do against Liverpool's attack. Moving on to right back, I have chosen Malo Gusto. Now, I understand that Reece James is fit, ready and available. However, Enzo Marasca has said he cannot manage more than 1 game a week. So does this mean he will go straight into the team and play against Liverpool? I personally hope not. I feel like we should really take our time with Reece James. It would be nice if we could integrate him into like a Conference League game or a cup game and really manage his minutes rather than slinging him in against Liverpool at his first game back. Because I think that's just a lot of strain on his body. He's been out for a while. We know he's been in and out with fitness and being in and out the team. He just needs some consistent, reliable minutes. If you can only play 1 match a week at the moment, that's perfectly fine with Chelsea fans as long as Reece James can stay fit. But I would much rather see him play in a cup game or a Conference League game than a Premier League game he's not quite ready for. Moving on to the left side of the double pivot, I have chosen Moises Caicedo. This guy is the #1 DM in the league and no one can tell me otherwise. This guy is consistently performing at a very high standard, controls the midfield, breaks up play very nicely. He's getting some assists now as well, which he's adding to his game. All round, what a player. Going under the radar for a lot of rival fans. If you're asking me and a lot of other Chelsea fans, he is the best DM in the league right now. Moving on to the right-hand side of that double 6 position, partnering Moises Caicedo, I have actually gone for Romeo Lavia. Now, I know that when you've got Enzo Fernandez fit, ready and available, that Enzo Marasca is more than likely going to play Enzo Fernandez. However, I feel like Romeo Lavia is fit and available and has had not as many minutes as we would like as Chelsea fans, because this guy is incredible in the middle of the park. He bosses midfields. Every time he's played, he looks so comfortable. His distribution of the ball has been unbelievable. Breaking up play, getting stuck in, and not making reckless and silly fouls, which is another thing that I feel like Chelsea as a whole across the pitch We give away too many silly fouls at the moment, and we need to really rein that back. Now, I understand that with Romeo Lavia and Moises Caicedo as that double six pairing, you're going to have a very defensive double six pivot. And I feel like against a team like Liverpool, this actually makes a lot of sense. Now, I know that we usually invert and Lavia goes forward, or, well, when Enzo Fernandez is playing, it's, we invert from either left or right and Fernandez goes up as the advanced player. I feel like in this system, with Moises Caicedo or Lavia, they are both more than capable of playing that role where they get pushed forward and also come back and help on the defensive transition. I think Enzo Marasca will play Enzo Fernandez, but me personally, I would play Romeo Lavia for this game to have a bit more defensive stability. Moving on to the left wing, I've chosen Jadon Sancho because what a player he is. 3 assists in 4 games. Long may his form continue. Maybe we see Jadon Sancho pick up a goal very, very soon in a Chelsea shirt. Now, I will appreciate and understand that Mykhailo Mudryk has had a good few games the last time he's played, whether it's a cameo performance or starting the game. I'm not blind to that. I'm not oblivious to that. I just feel like against Liverpool, we're going to need technical players that are very decisive in that final third, and I don't think Mudryk is quite ready for that yet. He has blistering pace, and if the game opens up, please bring him on and let him spread his legs and go. But I feel like Jadon Sancho's got that left wing position sold right now. The way he is with the ball, he's very technical, he can beat a man, and he just always seems to pick the right pass. Moving on to that number 10 position, there's only one man for that role right now, and that is Mr. Cole Palmer. 10 GA so far this season. Teams are doubling up, tripling up on him. He's still finding time and space to score and assist other players. I'm really hoping that this can be a game where Cole Palmer really takes the game by the scruff and goes, right, boys, now we're playing a big top 6 team. We need to prove ourselves. We need to really take it to them. And hopefully he gets on the score sheet. That would be amazing for Mr. Cole Palmer to continue this insane run of form that he's been on for like the last 12 months, maybe a bit longer now. So Mr. Palmer plays, or Cole Palmer plays in the 10. I don't think you could make an argument for that. Yes, you could say João Felix. Yes, you could say potentially Christopher Nkunku. But I feel like right now, in current form, it has to be Cole Palmer. Moving on to that right-hand side, I have chosen Noni Madueke. Reason being is, regardless whether I personally think or other Chelsea fans think that he's a bit selfish and holds on to the ball too much, he is delivering results. He is scoring. He is getting assists. He's in an incredible run of form when you take them first 7 games. Was it 4 goals, a couple of assists? The guy's playing out of his skin and he's developing and getting better and better game by game. Obviously, we hope that decision-making does improve. But at the same time, after the Nottingham Forest game, during this international break, we've seen more and more articles and more players talking about Noni Madueke, the style of play, and how much they rate him and how much they love his confidence to go take a man on and always try and find that shot, or always try and add positively to the attack. So we'll go with Noni Madueke. I believe Pedro Neto is still fit and available. It could be either right now, but I do think if you're going side by side, Madueke is in better form right now than Pedro Neto. And that leaves the number 9 spot for Chelsea, who will lead the line against Liverpool this Sunday at Anfield in the Premier League. Now, most people are probably going to say Nicholas Jackson. He is seems to be our starting number 9. He's had a very good start to the Premier League season, scoring goals. I think he's 7 GA at the moment, which is a goal a game or a goal or assist a game so far, which is incredible for Jackson. It's become a lot more clinical already. Hopefully that continues. But I'm actually going to choose Christopher Nkunku. And the reason being is, I feel like against Liverpool, you come up against Van Dijk, maybe Konate. I don't know who the other centre-back pairing will be because I'm not too clued up on Liverpool's injury details as of yet. I think Christopher Nkunku can really do a job there because he's a very technical player. He's proved already with how clinical he is. Any chance he gets, any half chance he's putting it away. And he's even done that on an international break. You see the goal he scored against Israel. You can say, oh, yeah, it's only Israel, blah, blah, blah. You look at the goal and the way he holds the players off, takes the ball in close control, turns, beat a man, and then has a tidy little finish. This guy's become very, very clinical with the longer he's staying fit. And I feel like against Liverpool, he could be the key that unlocks the door of that back four. We all know Van Dijk, how good he is, how he keeps teams out basically single-handedly at times. And I feel like a player like Nkunku could be that guy, gets half a chance and scores. Could be wrong though. I feel like Enzo Marasca will choose Nicholas Jackson. He also scored for Senegal in the international break, but me personally, I would go for Christopher Nkunku, as I just feel it's like, you know, we have this amazing squad and rotation of players, but I feel like there's certain skill sets and abilities that certain players have that are better against certain teams. But that's just my thoughts. So that is my predicted 11 to play Liverpool at Anfield Sunday, the 20th of October, 4:30 p.m. kickoff. What are your thoughts and opinions on this lineup and on this game? Let me know down below in the comments. I love having a conversation with you guys. This is an incredible community that we are slowly starting to build. I feel very confident going into this game. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel very confident going into this game, purely because of our run of form, the way Enzo Marasca is unifying this squad, and also generating and reviving the connections with the fans, whether it's players to fans, whether it's manager to fans, whether it's that holy trinity of connection. He's really bringing us together, and the toxicity is starting slowly fading away because we're getting results and people can really see the identity of the team, the system we're trying to play, the bigger picture and the plan going forward. We're in a very good position. Liverpool have been flying. They have been flying. I think they only lost one game this season, scoring goals for fun. And Arne Slot's, pardon the pun, slotted right in and is continuing as normal. And he's got Liverpool ticking all the boxes. You know, he's revived Gravenberch's career so far in the first 7 games, which is amazing to see. And obviously you've got deadly finishes in there, like Luis Diaz, Mohamed Salah. So it will be a very tough game. We're at Anfield. It's a very hard place for us to go. It's a hard place for anyone to go, really. I just feel good. I feel good about it. Do I think we'll win? I'm a very optimistic fan, and I'm going to say yes, and that's more my heart rather than my head. I think we can go and secure a draw. I think we play well, we can nick a draw, and that's a very good result away at Anfield. However, if we win, over the moon with that. I am just praying that we don't go to Liverpool and just roll over and get trounced 3 or 4-0. That's all I'm praying. I don't feel like that's going to happen based on the way the team's set up now and how the systems are being implemented and the mentality of the squad and what we're starting to see with patterns of play in the first 7 games of the season that have passed. So I'm going to say it's a draw. Let's say 2-2. However, I do feel like we could win it if things go our way. But those are my thoughts and opinions on the game, my predicted lineup. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you are thinking and what you think the scoreline will be also. I will be doing a live watch along on my TikTok, which is in the description, so feel free to follow along so we can watch the game live together there. And if you are new around here, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. It massively helps the channel. Turn on notifications because then you get notified every time I upload a video talking Chelsea. And at this point in the video, a thumbnail will appear on the screen. Now, if you are a Chelsea fan and you enjoy Chelsea content, make sure you click that thumbnail because you will enjoy that video too.